work means that the best jobs will be skilled labor, fully immersed in ICT. How can governments demonstrate the return on investment of their human capital technology spending, both in fiscal and socioeconomic terms? In the economic sphere, Dr. Eric Hanushek has been something of a godfather in education data. He's responsible for establishing the quantitative connection between cognitive skills and long-term economic growth. It is in continuing that path of study that Yet Analytics and HP have worked together to develop an artificial brain capable of identifying these economic and cognitive ROI connections at scale and in real time. The synapses of our artificial brain leverage machine learning and are programmed to fire based on the ingestion and querying of big data comprising information on learning, economic, and social factors, and outcomes gathered by the World Bank, the World Economic Forum, the United Nations, and elsewhere. The outcome is the ability to predict multi-year return on investment on a great variety of learning, economic, and social measures. We knew that variables including adolescent fertility rates, infant mortality rates, and the balance of trade goods all had significant relationships to GDP per capita. The artificial brain now recognizes the trends in these factors alongside educational and cognitive trends and can forecast the effect of such educational, economic, and social factors on GDP. For example, the machine computes the trends and finds that in a given country, investment in the math literacy of females as measured by PISA when combined with educational gender parity and sustained level of internet access will yield a significant percentage outcome in the future growth of GDP per capita. Perhaps most importantly, the artificial brain also forecasts the timetable of such investment and provides objective guidance by weighting value in the context of dozens of concurrent social and economic factors. Beginning with but advancing beyond classical methods of automated multilinear regression analysis, the artificial brain is comprised of parallax neural networks, each trained to identify trends and relationships within and among key variables. Individual data records are treated as observations, which together comprise layers of information. Training data is passed through these networks thousands, even hundreds of thousands of times in order to learn the trends and relationship between the presented patterns and the individual country's GDP per capita. The neural networks learn the differences in variable values year to year in order to forecast GDP. Can we see the video, please? I have a video sort of demonstrating what this looks like. The interactive analytics and data visualizations provide real-time comparisons of thousands of data points customizable by country, the ability to identify and choose key variables to drill down into micro-components of the time series, such as relationships between technology spending, social trends, and education strategies. It provides hypothesis testing on past and future events and real-time computation of multi-year strategic ROI, including social and cognitive measures. And as you'll see in the video, you can choose from among a variety of performance indicators and variables, and then actually do hypothesis testing directly, interactively within the visualization that shows per capita GDP influence. For government leaders, this means the ability to demonstrate the responsible and strategic fiscal rigor of the government, the visionary educational reform leadership of the government and educational leaders, and the prediction of future payback and time horizons for economic and social outcomes. It makes a clear case for investing in human capital from early childhood through tertiary education, drawing from a number of sources and data streams ranging from the internationally comparable to the hyper-local. It renders complex data and statistics as elegant and accessible data visualizations, and it proves to international financing organizations that development ROI will be measured in May. This is all part of the artificial brain powering the HP Education Data Command Center, and I'm happy to present it to you